So there's a spot near where I live that's currently up for lease. It's at the entry to an apartment building on a busy intersection, and it's already set up as a coffee shop. It even has the equipment included. Sounds perfect? No. Actually a really bad spot to open a coffee shop. Now I know this because I've seen 3 cafes and 2 restaurants try and fail to make this location work. So today I'm going to explain why this spot is a bad option and help you pick a location that's way more likely to be successful. So first up, we need to understand that successful coffee shops fall into at least one of 2 categories: destination and convenience. Some cafes cross over into both of these categories, which is fine, but the danger is when you don't tick either box, then you're in real trouble. Here, let me explain what I mean by destination and convenience. So a destination cafe is a place that people travel to, typically to meet up with others. Now, because people are coming together, it needs seating and a space that people actually want to spend time in. It will also typically serve meals of some sort, at least more than just a cookie jar. Our example location ticks a few of these boxes. It has plenty of space, it has a kitchen, but parking is a problem. There is some parking around the back, but it's not obvious. The space is also quite dark, and opening it up to the road is really not an option because it's on a really noisy intersection. Now compare this to a successful destination cafe. It's got parking, it's got plenty of space, a substantial menu, and a great overall vibe where people actually want to spend time. Now the second category is convenience. Now for this type of coffee shop, location is critical. That's because in these scenarios, customers aren't making a trip to meet a friend. No, they're on their way to work, they're taking a short break, they might be dropping off the kids or grabbing a quick coffee while they're shopping. Whatever the occasion, they have other things that are the number one priority, and they're looking for the best option that they can find nearby. Now in my experience, a good indicator for this is foot traffic. If people are walking around the area or stopping in the car to run errands, then this spot has potential to attract customers for these convenience occasions. So back to our example location. There's basically no foot traffic, so not a great start. It's on a busy road, but you need to go another 100 meters down the road to find a place to stop, so it's just not convenient in almost any scenario. A successful convenience-focused coffee shop is near where people already are. It's on the ant trail. The design allows easy access for takeaway, and they absolutely have fast and efficient service. Okay, so our example spot doesn't really tick any of the boxes. So what are some of the things we can do to increase our chances of picking a winner? So it starts with research, by really understanding the area that you're considering and the people who live and work there. Start by looking at the area on a map and take note of schools, hospitals, public transport hubs, commercial areas, anything that has a big influence on how people move around throughout the week. You can also use real estate research tools to find out demographic information about the area. You can find out a huge amount of stats about the people who live and work in a particular suburb. And then of course, there's really no substitute for spending time in the area, observing what people are actually up to throughout the day. Now, of course, we haven't talked about the cost of setting up a new location. So that's why you should definitely watch this video next, where I explain the range of costs in setting up a new cafe business.